welcome back to my channel. So I decided to get in on the I Teach Too tag. I am currently in my classroom, and so let's get started on the I Teach Too tag. Number one, where and what do I teach? I teach fourth grade, and I teach in Southern Florida, South Florida. Number two, how long have I been teaching? This will be year number 3, year number tres. Son, year number 3. Question number 3, did I always know? Well, no, I didn't always know. I was a paramedic before. I didn't even know I wanted to do that. I didn't know I wanted to do teaching until I actually got into teaching, until I started teaching. And then we'll get into that on question number 11. But no, I did not always know I wanted to be a teacher. I didn't even know it was an option. I had no one that looked like me as a teacher growing up, so I didn't even know it was an option. Number 4, my teacher OOTD, outfit of the day. I normally wear, we have a uniform top that we have to wear, and then for my bottom, I normally wear a cute maxi skirt from Amazon or wish.com. I'm huge on shoes, so my shoes have to be really cute. And then I wear khakis on 1 week out of the month. Funny story behind that. I had a student last year tell me, she says, Miss Freeman, I like it when you wear skirts because when you wear pants, you're mean. She really called me out like that, and I didn't even realize it. So now I check myself, when it's to make sure that I'm not being overly short. I found that I have the tendency to, normally, Miss Freeman, where's the assignment? Oh, well, can you tell me normally where the assignment would be found? When it's my pants week, so I have to really be careful with my outfit of the day when it's my pants week. Number 5, what do I normally bring for lunch? Don't be judgy. I like school lunch. Okay, I go to a Title I school, and everyone here receives free lunch. The teachers have to pay $2 a day for lunch, so I pay for the lunch, and I actually like it. It's really convenient. Some days I'll bring some food, but what made me remember to do this video is I was munching on my snack. This is what I normally eat during planning and things like that. Hormel has gotten in on the game. This is one of their new ones. But if you go to Walmart, over there next to the bacon and the sausage and the lunch meat and all of that, you'll see a whole bunch of them. They have ham and turkey and chicken and all that. So that's what I normally eat during planning. But truth be told, by the end of the day, I am so hungry and I need a lot of protein. So I find myself eating, the strips of meat that is supposed to go into tacos and things like that. It's also over in the meat aisle. I find myself eating out of that bag, just like, ooh, steak meat, So I'm a size 2, size 3. So I don't really worry about what I eat too much. I just eat when I'm hungry, and that's about that. Favorite teacher book. I love a book or anything, a person, a movie, anything that can give me a paradigm shift, that can make me see things in a way that I wasn't able to see it before. So last year I was given a book by my vice principal, Growth Mindset. And ever since then, I've been hooked. If you have not had the chance to read Growth Mindset yet, please do so. It is an incredible book, and I had a complete paradigm shift. So that's my favorite teacher book is Growth Mindset. Favorite movie? It would have to be a cliche, and I'd have to say Lean on Me. Favorite teacher? I have 2. One from my freshman year in high school, Miss Centella. She was my English and writing and reading teacher. And that year, I got a pen pal, Arnold Mwahi from Zimbabwe. And I thought that was the coolest thing ever. And when I look back at it, that's where my love for writing really, really started. My freshman year in high school, getting a pen pal from Africa. And my second favorite teacher is my entire junior year in college, I took in Japan. And over in Japan, I love paradigm shifts. I love when I can think of something that in a way that I've never thought of it before. Well, I had a professor named Dr. D over in Japan. Dr. D, he was wonderful. His question to me was, Karina, what do you think should happen to folks who do drugs? They should go to jail, right? That was my initial response. And he got me thinking about the prison industrial complex system, and he got me thinking about all these systems put in place in America, and completely gave me a paradigm shift my junior year in college. So much so, I took 20 extra credits in social science to learn and understand more of this stuff, pay for it out of my own pocket. All right, I'm going off. But Dr. D was an incredible teacher because he made me actually use those critical thinking skills that I've been learning, forever. My favorite YouTuber, favorite Instagram. I don't do Instagram. I don't do Twitter. I do Facebook. And my favorite YouTuber, there's so many. I started watching YouTube for television hints about last year, the same time about last year. And I came across one in particular that I wanted to shout out, Tina Beitler, because she taught fourth grade. And I remember saying, okay, she teaches it this way, so let me see if I can teach it that way. So Tina Beitler was a go-to for me because she has so many years of experience, and I'm looking for experience from someone that I can feed off of, to better myself as a teacher. So that was my initial intro into this world of teachers on YouTube. And then after that, I'm sure we all have the same. There's so many. Like, I don't want to mention anyone because I don't want to forget any names. Too Cool for Middle School, because she started this whole I Teach Too, which I think is awesome. I've been addicted to watching them. And Tina Beitler. So those two I do want to shout out. My number one class management tip. I'm really good at class management. I don't have those issues in my class. I've been watching videos and I'm in a Title I school, and I've seen where teachers go home crying and it breaks my heart. Like, you're not going to send me home crying. I'm sorry. That's not going to happen. Okay. This is my second career, so maybe I'm a little bit toughened because as a paramedic, I've had people die in my arms. I've seen life and death situations that I did not cry over. I had to pick myself up and wait for the next 911 call. You don't get time to cry. And so I don't come to work with the mentality that they can even make me cry. We don't have those issues in my class. My number one for class management is build those relationships. Let your children know I'm human. I have feelings, and if you hurt my feelings, then we may not be friends, and you want to be my friend because look at the relationship that we have. So my number one thing is very early on is I build those very strong relationships. I'm a mother. My children go to school here. I bring in my older boys, and they get to see I'm a mom. Not only am I a teacher, I have a life outside of here. Respect me for who I am, right? So those relationships are key. And then I set the law. As soon as they come in day one, this is my expectations. As far as rules go, we create those together so that they feel like they can have some input on what is actually being done. I steer them towards what I need the rules to look like. But it's the relationships. The relationships are key. The parents are key. Title I schools, their parents are hard to get in touch, but you can get in touch with them if you keep trying. Look, when I was little, teachers used to come to the house. Okay. My number one key for classroom management is relationships. Set those expectations. Get in touch with those parents any way that you can. Build those relationships with those parents. Let those babies... See, I call my kids my babies, right? Let them know I'm here for you. Let's do this together. And celebrate every little accomplishment. Title I kids need those celebrations every little accomplishment. You did! Oh my goodness, come give me a hug, So that's my classroom management. And last year I wrote 5 referrals. And that's because of physical fights. I don't write referrals. We take care of it in-house between me and the student and the other student if needed, and between the parents. We take care of it in-house. I don't lean on referrals as my go-to for classroom management. We take care of it here. And it all starts from day one. Okay, that's my soapbox. And why did I get into teaching? This is a funny story and I'm already 11 minutes. All right, I'll keep it really short. My kids go to this school, and when we got back from Japan, I didn't know what I was going to do with my degree. And so I was just kind of staying at home when they went to kindergarten. And so for this school, it's required that the parents volunteer a certain amount of hours. So I came in and I volunteered in the cafe, and I said, why are the teachers in the cafeteria? Like, I had never seen teachers in the cafeteria. I've always seen other people's. Why other people? Why are the teachers in the cafeteria? Oh, that's because we're short on help. So I started volunteering more and more, and then someone says, you're really good with kids. Do you have a degree? Yeah, I have a degree. My degree is in social science. I'm a cross-disciplinary social science is what my degree's in. So, well, you can come substitute and see. So I started substituting, and then I stayed because I felt like I could make a difference. I felt like I really can connect with these teachers. If Title I was around in the 90s, I would have been a Title I student. I can really connect with these students, and it allows me the freedom of going home. When my kids go home, I can have dinner ready for my husband and everything like that. So I stayed because of the freedom that it allows me, and the thought that I am actually touching our future. So that's why I stayed. That's why I stayed teaching. So I teach too. See you next time.